it's me. Welcome back to my channel. They're like, who are you? Who are you? It's me, it's Lisa, isn't it? Anyway, I've got a very small haul. When I mean small, minute. There's a couple of things I wanted to say to you before I get on with me haul. First of all, I've got all dinner down me. Luckily enough, you can't see it. Or can you? No, it's down there, so you can't see it. That's all right then. So, secondly, I just wanted to say, so I went out, didn't I? On, what's today? Wednesday all day. I went out on Monday. So Callie had got me, I bet they're like, freaking hell, Lee, you didn't have to get a lot of stuff for your Christmas presents, didn't you? Well, I did. If you go back on maybe some of my older vids, I'm talking like I've been on here for years. Go back on some of my older vids, you'll hear me say, I think you might hear me say, or may you not hear me say, am I lying? I don't know. But anyway, Callie got me some tickets to go and see a singer, and I love him. His name is Daughtry. I would have told you. That's spelled D-A-U-H-T-R-Y. He is a brilliant singer, and my favourite singer in the world is Stevie Wonder. Then we've got Steve Perry, who was from Journey, and then we've got Chris Daughtry, who's Daughtry. Phenomenal voice. But anyway, so it was in the Royal Albert Hall, and so obviously that's in Kensington. So we've got down to Old Kensington. I'll tell you what, let me tell you something about London. It is absolute filth. That's the only word I've got. Anyway, Caddy said, oh, what do you want to eat? So I said, you know what? I don't want you spending too much money taking me to some plush restaurant because, you know, they charge over the odds. I suppose they have to because they're overheads. I said, you know what? We'll go to a good old Burger King. So I've not been eating meat, as you know. I mean, I say that I've been eating a bit of chicken, as you know, but I've not been eating meat. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get a Whopper. Fancy a Burger King Whopper. Treat myself. It's a night out. I sat on my bed there. So I thought, yeah. So anyway, gone into this Burger King. But because, you know, we just got off of the train. Oh, and let me tell you. Oh, God. Yesterday, yeah, I had to wear a knee support and I couldn't walk, literally. I've got something wrong with my arm as well. It's been hurting me, this left arm, for a week and a half. Now, I have been diagnosed with the old osteoarthritis in my elbow as well. But the whole arm is hurting. And it's been, like I say, for quite a long, maybe over a week and a half. A couple of weeks maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what that is. But yesterday, your girl here couldn't walk, I tell you. I was like, oh, couldn't do anything. And that was just doing a few steps from the tube station up to the Royal Albert Hall. But anyway, so we've gone to this Burger King. And I said I need a wee. So I've gone downstairs. I have never... That's not true. I have seen worse toilets, to be fair. One in Wood Green once, I couldn't believe it. Someone had left a log in there sticking out. Woman's toilet. I was like, a woman did that. You could have stuck a flag in it. It was a log sticking out the toilet. But anyway, I've gone downstairs, went to go in the first toilet, and there was poo everywhere, all down the loo. I was like, oh, I'm going in there. Went to the next one. There was 3 toilets. Same thing. So anyway, I thought, I'll wait for this person here to come out of this toilet. I thought, third time lucky. Fella comes out, homeless man. When I say he was, obviously he's going to be, bless his heart, but he was filth. I mean filth. And as he's opened the door, nearly knocked me out. The smell was so bad because he'd had a poo, obviously. Then he's fumbling around at the sink with his belt and his trousers trying to, like, pull them up properly. I went to him, we do know this is the ladies. And he went, oh. Thought, was he going to speak? Or just go, oh. Anyway, didn't say anything. But anyway, when I got upstairs, I went, excuse me. I said, excuse me. I said, your toilets, I said, are disgusting. I mean, you know, with my OCD, I don't want to be using public toilets. Anyway, but when you got to go, you got to go. I said, this is unacceptable. I said, unacceptable. In fact, I'm still thinking, shall I write a letter to head office about it? Because this is an eatery where people go to eat. All right, it might only be Burger King, but it's an eatery where people go to eat. And even for the homeless guy, bless him and everything, but should he be allowed to be washing and stuff in the ladies' toilets. I don't think he should be. Having said that, I'm like, maybe, well, you know, where do they wash? I don't know. He's still a human being at the end of the day, but I just didn't want him in the toilet when I was in there, and he'd done a big ass dump that stunk to high heaven. I was gagging, literally. It was too much for me. Too much for little old me. Too much for me. I couldn't bear it. But anyway, like I say, Kensington, what a shite hole. Excuse my French. What a shite hole. It is, you know, can you imagine how much the houses and that cost around there? We're talking millions here. Millions. And you want to keep the streets, not streets, well, streets weren't much, but there was lots of things going on in the streets as well. Oh, and then when I come out of Burger King, the same homeless man's getting nicked, isn't he? He's been stealing something in Boots across the road there. I was like, oh bless him, he's been caught stealing now. I don't know, but anyway, so that was that. But anyway, we went into the Royal Albert Hall. There was a guy called Aaron Jones. He come on first. It was all right, but Chris Daughtry, he blew me away. He did, blew me away. He was amazing. Is all I could say. But anyway, that's that. I'm just playing around with the old hair. I like it looking very 80s rock chic. I'm busting out a new style. What do you reckon? I've got your nose. Told you not. Anyway, I hope you're all doing alright. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful day. Just the pub just across the way there, they got a quiz night, a music quiz night tonight, and I'm really umming and ahhing. I'd like to go, but even though it's only a couple of minutes walk, I feel a bit drained today. And to be honest, I'm even too drained to do this. But I thought, if you don't do it, girl, you're going to end up whacking all this in the wash, and then your fan base, listen to me, my fan base, that my subscribers won't get to see. And I like to show you, you know, what I get. So I thought, anyway, I'll do this little haul. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit poo. And yeah, so anyway, but before we do, I've got a couple of, it's that time again. It's that time again. It's that time again. Actually, before I tell the dad joke, I'm going to finish off with a bit of my tattoos now. This one was done when I was 3 months pregnant with Callie. And this was a cover-up because it was, look at the bingos. Oh, look at the bingos. I could knock you out with them. If you get on my nerves, I'm going to go, like that. And the bingos are going to go to you, a badoosh. Knock you out of screen like that. Yeah, right. Now, listen, you might not be able to see this, all right? But back in the day, when I was young and all, and I had long blonde hair down there, people used to say I looked like Pamela Anderson. I was slim, all right, and I was young. Picture me years ago. And everyone used to say, oh, you look like Pamela Anderson. So, she had barbed wire, so I went and got some well, I didn't actually. I wanted to get barbed wire, but at the time it was too dear. Couldn't afford it, so I just got this little bit, and then I started adding bits to it, and it looked terrible. So I ended up getting this as a cover-up, and I was 3 months pregnant with Callie. And apparently you're not meant to have tattoos when you're preggers, but I didn't know. But anyway, so that's that. So yeah, it's only one that side. Again, I can't really show you. Oh, and this one is for my dad. And I can't even remember what the writing is, and that's terrible, but it's something about with your hand on my shoulder. My dad, he would always, when he'd talk to me, he'd always go like that. All right. He'd always like squeeze your shoulder like that. All right. Bless him. My beautiful dad. So obviously that's for him. That's one part, you know, CJ and that's the only things that really have any significance. The rest I'm just like, just whack that on there and there. But anyway, I'm going to move on to me dad joke. Okay. So listen, I want to ask you all a question. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. My friend recently got crushed by a pile of books, but he's only got his shelf to blame. Guess why I like jokes about lifts? Because they work on so many levels. Boom, boom. Anyway, let's get into my little all. So, I'm going to start off with these lot first. Now, remember I was telling you about my shabby chic? I see this in Isabel, and it was, let's tag on it. Oh, hang on, in a minute. So it's one of those little reefs like that. I'm going to clean it though, obviously. I'll tell you the best way to wash these. Put a bowl of soapy water, leave it in there for maybe about an hour, and just keep sluicing it now and again, and then take it out to dry, and it should be good as new. I can't remember. I think this was £2.99. Where's the label? Caddy's jamming out to daughter in the other room. I can hear it. But anyway, I can't find the label. But that was £2.99. So that's just like a little shabby chic wreath, which will look nice when I've done my shabby chic, that is. Anyway, then in the same place, which was Isabel. This was a £5. It's a size large. It was down to £2.50. You can see. And it's just like it's an off-the-shoulder top with like these sort of sleeves, and it's flouncy, you know. But I quite liked the little silvery bits there. See, that's off the shoulder, so that'll look alright when it's had a zillion trillion washes. And then, you know what I will say, I don't know who I think I am or where I think I'm going, alright? But I see this on Vinted for £3, and I asked her, can I have it for £2? And she was kind enough to let me. It's a size 20, and it is a gorgeous bodysuit. Now, you might ask, Lise, someone's Fangelica's been there. You're right, someone's Fangelica has probably been there. She did say it was new, but you can never tell because it didn't have tags on. But anyway, don't matter. After a zillion washes, I mean, nappy sand, it's all alright. It's got like a beautiful, look how shiny that is, sequins. I love it. So yeah, that's my bodysuit with someone's Fangelica that's been in it. But hey ho, once it's washed, we're all good. Anyway, then today I see my friend for a coffee, and where she lives, there's a couple of little charity shops there. So she's like, oh, Lee, do you fancy going to look? I went, you know, I ain't ever going to say no to looking at the charity shops. Hell to the no. So I bought a t-shirt like this before. This is a size 18. It was £2. This is from Sense. I've never been into a Sense before because I ain't got one round my parts, you know. Now, I've got a t-shirt like this for myself. It's got this very old day Victorian-y, like, or Little House on the Prairie. Do you remember that? T-shirt. Anyway, it's just a white t-shirt, and I just got it for Callie for knocking about. I know what she's going to say. Do you think I'm a girl? Yes, you are a girl, but I don't dress like a girl. But you are a girl, so try and dress like a girl. But I don't want to dress like a girl. That's what I get with her. Anyway, I got it for Cows, but if she doesn't wear it, then it ain't going to go to... It's not going to go to waste, because I'll wear it, you know, when it starts getting hot. Do you know what? I feel a bit rough. Oh... Now I feel like I need some chocolate, like my sugar levels have dropped. I don't know if anyone else watches me. If you've got diabetes, I don't know, sometimes you get these sometimes you feel a bit, I can't describe what I mean. Like, at the moment, I just don't feel very good, and I'm getting really hot and sweaty, and I feel my brain is telling me I need some kind of sugar. So, yeah, I'll see how I go. If not, I'll have to stop it and come back. Anyway... Then I got, this was from Sense. It was £3, size 18. You know, we're going to this 80s do, right? I did get a couple of bits for Cal, but she is a nightmare. She'll try something, oh, I don't like it, I ain't wearing that. So I thought, this is definitely 80s. The old string vests, was just a string top. So that, she wears that with a black bra, lace bra underneath, loads of necklaces. That is Madonna. That is Madonna. I was like, oh, gotta get it. Gotta get it. So... yeah, fishnet. It's like fishnet, but like tea bag, whatever it was called. I can't remember. So anyway, I got that for Cal. So that's a little tea bag top. £3. There was a gold jumper in there, and I was going to get it, and it was £4. But I was having an hour in, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna, because very soon we're going to be coming out of old winter woes, and going into the old spring. So I thought, I won't. So, but it was nice. Anyway, then I got this. It was originally from Next, size 18, and this was £3.50. And it's just like a it's just like I don't even know what it is. It's got splits up the side. It's kind of like a long. I mean, some people might even wear it as a dress, but it's got very long splits, so maybe you couldn't. So is that called a tunic? Is it a tunic like that? So it's like a grey and it's got this creamy white thing. Thingamy bobbiny boo. I can't talk. I don't even know what it is. Oh. So that was that. Anyway, then I've got 2 parcels from Vinted. So this is the first one, and I think I know what it is. If I sell any bits on Vinted, I like to sometimes just put in like little gifts as such, because that's the kind of nice gal I am. So when I see these going for £3, I thought, can't go wrong. So they're just little rings. Let's have a look. Oh God, she's put me about 100 packets. Blimey, they're small for toddlers. So there's 15 rings, and they're all different. Let me just put some on. I'll put some on my fingers. Arms. Callie's playing Daltrey in there. He don't sing like that, of course. If he did, I wouldn't have gone to see him. God blimey. Let me just whack these on. Anyway, someone's requested me to sing a song. I've actually had a couple of requests. One was It's a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, but I'm not sure I can do that, unfortunately, because he's got a very deep voice. And I have got a husky deep voice, I suppose, but not as deep as old Louis. Anyway, I'll show you these ones to start with. So, them two, them two, them two, and them two. Like so. Take them off. Anyway, and then I had another request to do a Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline's crazy. So after this, I might even do it for you, you know. I might, if you like it, you know. Right, hang on, let me just get these ones on. Oh, God. Right, here we go. And then that's them ones. So, yeah, there's 15 rings, £3. It's not a lot, is it? It can't really go wrong. I will say that, don't I? You can't go wrong. You just can't, you know. I'm a doofus. Anyway, so that's them. And then I ordered a beautiful, which I think is what's in this next one, a sterling silver cuff. Now, I can't remember if it was £6 or if it was £7. I can't remember. But either way, it's good for that, because they're worth obviously a lot more than that. So, there's the package. Sometimes I like to see how they wrap them up and what they wrap them up in. And you think, oh, good Lord! Right, so there's the packet. I put it in some serviettes. They must have been to a party and thought, I'll nick them serviettes. I can wrap up bits for Vinted in them. Oh, well, whatever is this? Okay, so it's a hammered bangle. Look at the size of it. Who's that going to fit? A 4-year-old? I'll wear it as a ring, look. Do you like my new ring? Do ya? I'm busting out a new style. It's a nice bangle, though. I mean, it is. Let me see if I can see the good old marks. The sterling marks. I'm not going to get my magnifying glass out again, don't worry. I actually can't, but it did say sterling. So they've got to be there somewhere. I'll have a better look later. But anyway, yes, I've got that. It's nice and shiny, though, isn't it? Yes, so that's it. That's what I said. It was a very, very small haul. And I do need to have a bit of chocolate or something, because I'm feeling a bit funny. Funny, honey. Yeah, so anyway, as I always say to yourselves, you know, there were so many things I need to tell you lot today as well, and it's gone out, and not only of it, it's just gone out of my mind. I don't know, does anyone think since COVID, and if you've had COVID, have you lost your memory? I mean, I've lost my marbles, I lost them years ago, but my memory, everything I'm having to write down, I go to say something and I forget, or I start a conversation with someone, and I'm like, yeah, and because, what was I saying? I swear, not only have I lost the marbles, I'm losing the memory. Scary, you know? Because I keep thinking, why am I losing my memory? And I'm sure it's something to do with having COVID. COVID memory loss. When I had COVID, the first time around, all my hair fell out too. Did anyone else have that? And now they're saying, oh, I'm not even getting to that. No, I'm not even going to get into that. But anyway, as I always say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'm sorry if I'm trying to be me happy jolly self today, but today I feel like absolute shit, and I feel even worse at the moment. I do need to go. They tell you shouldn't have chocolate. They say, you know, try and have a bit of a natural sugar, like a banana. I'm not having banana, I'm sorry, I'm going to have a bit of Marvellous Creation. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, as I always say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. It's very important. We need to stick together. Do you get what I mean? And I hope you have a really, really lovely Wednesday. There was a music quiz across the way. Did I say it earlier on? Oh, listen, don't listen to me. I'm talking out of my backside. I really am. As I said, there was things I wanted to tell you. I'm not with it. I'm not with it today. I'm not. I'm not, am I? I'm not. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'd like to still say again, thank you to all my subscribers, to all the beautiful comments that you keep giving me on, you know, my little hauls and my singing. So many kind words about my singing, and like I say, people have asked me if I, you know, to do. Oh God, stop it, Lise. What is it? Requests. See, the brain's going. And as I say, there's a few I can do, there's a few that I can't. I mean, if I try to do Louis Armstrong, it just about, I'd annihilate it, I really would. But I am going to do a Patsy Cline Crazy I've been asked to do, and I will start trying to upload a few more. The only thing is, every time I put a song on as well, it says copyright, bleeding copyright, which means I can't really have it on there. Well, I can, but, you know, they don't really like it, I don't think so. But anyway, as I say, if this is your kind of thing, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please tell your friends if you like me, so they can subscribe to my channel as well. And I love you all very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so much for the beautiful comments and everything that you you know, write for me. Always nice. I always have such nice things said to me, so I do appreciate it, and I do get back to each and every one of you. Sometimes I might go down, I'm like, oh, I missed somebody because it hasn't showed me someone's written something, but then when I see it, trust me, I will reply. I always reply. So anyway, take care of yourselves, have a lovely evening, and whatever else you're doing, and I shall see you in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.